Boker Tov Shalom, Rabbi Eric Solomon, Raleigh, North Carolina, Beth Meyer Synagogue. Gorgeous fall day here in Raleigh. Morning Torah. This week's Parsha is Noach. Noah, the great story. It's a cute story. Kids like it in the preschool. You know, the animals walking 2 by 2, getting on the ark, the Teva. It has plenty of pictures. It's in every Bible stories book. But it has, depth as so many Torah stories do. Deep depth into it. Now, Noach is often criticized by our rabbis in the tradition because the world is in chaos and destruction. He just kind of runs up on the ark, takes care of his own family, yes, the animals, but his own family, and kind of runs away. And that's where the rabbis really criticize him, as someone who he's not a tzaddik, a righteous person who looks out for others. He really looks out too much for himself. So there's a related commentary on that. His name is Noach, and Noach means to rest. And it probably, there's a context here, at the end of the flood, it was a rest thing, kind of a, but Noach also means that, this is my drash, right? He's at rest when the whole world's on fire. And this is an important question. The inner critique of Noah is that, how can you be at rest when the world is ablaze, when the world is in terror? And just an example I want to give here that is touching my heart is that within our own congregation, but definitely within our Raleigh area and definitely our state, the government shutdown, sadly, to some of us, it's just like, it's over there. It's a fight between those people. It's affecting real people, real lives who are not being paid. And I put a post on this on social media recently, but like in our own community, there are people who serve active in the military who are not being paid, who have had at least one paycheck and potentially a second one. And that has led, recently we had a speaker at the shul, Michael Landguth, the head of RDU, talked about how there's a fund he is taking from his own salary and other exec leaders to help provide food for emergency food care, even connecting with the food bank to give food and make sure it's available for employees like TSA and others who work in transportation. But this goes in the military, it goes beyond. So the world's on fire. If we are Noach, if we're resting like Noah, or ignoring it, or running on our own ark to escape it, like, whatever the spiritual version of that is, like TV or, Netflix, and we're not aware, then we're asleep. And that's the message of Noach, is that, he did preserve the world and it did start again. And certainly there's a rainbow, and please God, that will be in our future. But we can't sleep while the world's on fire. So it's important to speak up. Please God, means be a Shabbat. We are not like Noach, but we are alive and aware of what's going on in the world. Shabbat Shalom.